We heard the fire alarm, so we went outside, and I just heard an administrator start screaming to go back inside. So we went up the stairs and our room was closed. So we turned to her and we're like, where do we go? And she just said, just run to any open room. So there was one at the end of the hall, and I didn't know the teachers in the room or most of the kids. I knew two other girls and I wasn't close with them. And we sat on the floor, and then they started opening the closets to let people in. And I wasn't in a rush to get up because we all thought it was a drill, because they've informed us that there was going to be a code red drill soon. And they've said this for a month now. So we all thought it was a drill. So I wasn't running to get into the closet. And then when I got up to go in, it was closed. So I just sat back down. And then we started getting hints that it was actually a real shooting. It wasn't a drill anymore. And that's when we started getting concerned. And I was right next to the door, so I wasn't I felt like I wasn't in a safe spot. We sat there for 20 minutes to 40. I didn't really know the time though. And then we just heard really quick banging on a lot of doors in our hallway, because I think we were the only occupied room in our hallway, because there's only 10 rooms or something. So, and then at that moment, I thought the shooter was just banging on the doors. And then our door swings open, and it was the SWAT team. And they told us to put our hands up and run to the center of the room. So we weren't allowed to take our bags or anything. And then we had to run to the car line and stay there until we were allowed to leave. And I had to walk to Kol Tikva, which is a nearby temple, because it was the only safe spot where my parents could get me that wasn't blocked off or anything. I knew there was an active shooter on campus, but I didn't think he was shooting people. I just thought it was someone running around, and I was just kind of terrified for my friends mostly. I kind of knew I was more safe because I was far away, and I heard that he was in the 1200 building. But all of my friends in that building, I was just texting them are you okay? And texting my parents and my sister. And most of my friends were responding, but a few weren't, because there was there's not a lot of service, or I didn't know, and it was really just terrifying, knowing that they could have been shot or something. So I'm guessing there was an administrator in my room or someone, because there was a walkie-talkie, and I just kept hearing updates, and I would just tell my friends, and I heard he's in the freshman building on the 3rd floor, or he's running towards the field or something. And I kept hearing they're looking for files on him and all this stuff, and it was just so scary. It was real when I heard them saying all of that, and I heard the cops shouting from downstairs. That's why I thought he was near me, because I just heard you can't go in there, and yeah, just put your hands up and stuff. I texted my sister, I'll read it. I love you. And she said, Erika, are you okay? And I said I'm crying right now, and I'm near it, because I thought it was near it, because I just heard the cops and everything. So I just shouting, so I thought I was next to it. And she said, I love you, you'll be okay. Erika, calm down. Are you okay? Please keep texting me. Hello, Erika, please text me. Because I was texting so many people at once, so I didn't get to respond. And I was sorry, I'm fine. They haven't caught him yet. And she said, Erika, I'm hysterically crying. I'm so scared, Erika. And I said, it's okay. It's gonna be okay, basically. Well, after we got, we were running to the car line, we all sat down, and I was just talking to a few of the teachers, and I was trying to talk to the police and stuff, and they weren't telling me anything. And all I knew was just there wasn't gonna be school for the rest of the week. And I know one of the teachers was saying, I think he had a gas mask on, and a lot of people were saying they heard gunshots, and that was when I knew that a few people probably got hurt, because I didn't know what was going on. So I knew he was an active shooter, I guess. Yeah, so when I was walking to the temple, that was the moment I knew I was gonna be okay, but I just knew other people weren't. And all of my friends, a lot of people evacuated and were walking too, but I just didn't know any of them. My friends weren't with me. They were all still in their classrooms in the closets. And when I was walking there, I just kept seeing reporters everywhere, and it was just so surreal to see that. And I'm this is my school, how could this happen? It was just crazy. I knew a few of the kids personally. A few of them would be Luke Hoyer, Alyssa, Gina, Jamie, yeah. And I went to most of their memorial services and viewings, and that was really hard.